We have some news just coming in. These are shocking reports of abuse of a minor housemaid in Gurugram. A 14-year-old brutally thrashed by employers. The minor cut, beaten, branded with hot tongs. Underage maid paws to eat from the dustbin. Employers used blade sticks to assault this child. Minor maid has bruises, burn mark all over her body. Shreya is getting us more details on that big story that we are tracking. Shreya, this is horrific. Give us a sense of what really has happened there. What has happened to this child? Is she safe now?
You know, an absolutely unfortunate incident that's being reported from Gurgaon, and the case is really horrific. What we're learning that one Preeti, who is working in a Sakhi center, has actually rescued this 14-year-old girl from a couple. And what we're learning that both the couple actually works in a corporate. They used to beat the girl up. Looked like she was a house help over there, and they used to beat her with blades, sticks, hot tongue, and also there's no part of her body which does not show a sign of torture. We also do understand that the Haryana Commission for Women is also kicked in, and both the duo have been arrested, is what right now is the case. And also we know that this girl has been sent to the hospital for further treatment.
Has been sent to the hospital. What about her family members? Where are they? If you could give us a sense of that as well.
Well, Sneha, what we're learning that right now the Haryana Commission for Women is actually trying to deep dive and understand that how she actually reached this couple and how she was actually working with them, and they're also trying to get in touch with the family. But as of now, she's been given medical aid, taken to the hospital. The sigh of relief is that both the couple have actually been arrested by the Haryana police.
You know, there is just no sane explanation to why they would do something as horrific as this to a child. First of all, they hired, in fact, a child. This is child labor. This clearly isn't allowed. Shreya, what have these people, these employers, said in their defense?
Well, they actually have not said much in their defense. What they tried to actually say in the police was that they have a 3.5-year-old child, and that's probably a reason that they shouldn't be arrested. But it is bizarre that someone both of them, who actually work in corporates, well-to-do people, they actually can do such horrific incidents. And as you rightly pointed out, that these are people who actually hire this child. This is child labor. But also puts the question on the authorities over there that why there are no checks and balances being followed. Remember, for child labor, there is important that there are random checks to be carried forward by the authorities there. Somewhere down the line, the place where the child was also living, there needs to be some follow-up action on the part of Haryana police.
Well, absolutely. We're staying with these horrific pictures of this 14-year-old child who's been beaten, and now she's been taken to the hospital. Shreya, any more details on how she's doing at this point in time? Also, for how long was she employed with these people?
Well, as of now, you know, Sneha, there initial information trickling in. What we have understood that, you know, she was actually tormented for quite a long time, because if you see the visuals, it clearly establishes that there is not a single part of the body that does not have a cut. She's been beaten, she's been burnt with a tongue, and also what we're learning that she was actually forced to eat from the dustbin. That in itself is such a horrific thing to actually point out. And there was
absolutely. Be with us, Shreya. I'm just going to come back to you. Preeti Bhardwaj, in fact, a well-known lawyer, is also now joining us. You know, this is a case which is undoubtedly sending shivers down our spines. A child, just 14 years of age, first of all, they had no business to employ her. This is child labor, and the manner in which they've exploited her. Preeti Bhardwaj, what kind of punishment can be meted out to this couple if found guilty? They now say that they have a 3-year-old child and that they should not be arrested.
Well, that is not a plea to be really pleaded. I really feel that. What the law says, in fact, the girl whom they have beaten black and blue, she is also a child of somebody. So whatever there is a requisite to the punishment in the relevant laws, they should be given that. And I think the way they have done, it's like really brutal. So whatever the maximum punishment is there, that should be, that's personal view, but that will depend upon the evidences and everything else. But yes, they deserve strongest, stringent punishment possible.
You know, Preeti Bhardwaj, so many instances of this nature that come to the fore. Where are we really going wrong years and years after child labor has been abolished in India. You know, these instances, and especially they keep coming, you know, to the limelight, they hit the headlines. It often happens in well-to-do families, so-called well-to-do families. This couple also, they're doing well, they're working with the corporate sector. Where are we really going wrong?
See, I just really feel that, you know, when we just see from the couple that they have both have been working and they've got a 3-year child. So I think when you look at the places like
All right, in fact, we'll continue to keep a very close eye on all of those developments from Gurugram, which is in the National Capital Region, where a child, a 14-year-old, beaten, branded with hot tongue, thrashed, tortured by a couple in Gurugram who've now been arrested. The child has been rescued and is recuperating in a hospital. I'm going to thank Shreya Chatterjee